Hello and welcome to the book of the month this month. I'm Leandra Foster, and the book this month is It's Just My Nature by Carol Tuttle. So this book, or rather her whole focus, is an energy profiling system. Now everybody says, oh, it's just another personality test. The reason I like this one is that it is different. It is not a personality test. A personality test can change based on the point that you are in your life. It can change based on who you have in your life, because your personality can adjust to the situation to be what it needs to be. Your energy, on the other hand, stays the same from birth until death. You can try to be something you're not, but you cannot change your natural energy. And even more importantly, everything in nature has an energy type. So we read this book for book club, and we just discussed it the other night. And my ladies are so wonderful. They actually made food based on the energy types. So to give you an idea of what the energy types are, the type 1s are the bubbly, upward moving idea generators. The type 2s are the slower moving detail gatherers. They like to ask a lot of questions so that they can understand how things work. The type 3s are the push forward, get it done nature. They are going to take the ideas that have gotten planned out and they are going to make it happen. The type 4s are the very introspective type, that they like to sit back and kind of watch everything that's going on around them, and they like to see how things can be done better, how they can be systematized or given structure, how they can be duplicated. And so you can see that we need each one of these types. It's so important. Now this I thought, because I've actually followed Carol Tuttle for probably 3 or 4 years now. I originally found her through her book The Child Whisperer when I was looking for answers to raising my son. And I thought that this would just be a small piece of my coaching business so that I could understand how to relate to my client. But in some cases, it has become the main focal point. And the reason is that our very strong natures can feel like too much or not enough to other people. So the type 1s often get criticized for not being committed, for being too immature, or not being serious enough. The type 2s often get told that they are too quiet, that they need to speak up, they ask too many questions. The type 3s are too pushy. They just are so forceful that they're too loud. You always know where a type 3 is. The type 4s are too critical and too negative because all they ever see is what's wrong with everything. And it's really because they're looking at how to make it better, right? And so when we're growing up and we hear that we are too, then we try to tone it down or bring out the other aspects. We try to be an energy that we're not. And when we haven't tempered this well to understand that this person wants us to be this way, but we just are this way, it can change the way we live our entire lives. And when we try to be an energy profile that we're not, it feels disingenuous. So when there's someone that something just doesn't jive, it may be that they're a type 4, the very introspective type, who's trying to be a really bubbly type 1, and it just doesn't work. And so that's where my work has come in. But it is also fun. So Carol has a website that's called Dressing Your Truth, and she tells you how to do your hair, how to do your makeup, how to dress for your energy type. And so we did that for my book club the other night, and we made it into a fashion show where we had numbers where we all got to guess the other person's energy type, and it was just so much fun. More importantly, though, if you are living true to your nature, it's helpful to know that there are actually physical characteristics that you can read on someone else to see what their nature is, and therefore you can connect with them more easily. So, If you want the short version, you can go to dressingyourtruth.com and you can watch her beginner video, which I will add that it's pretty salesy. So you can skip the first 3 to 5 minutes, but it gives it to you in a 38-minute video. Otherwise, you can read It's Just My Nature, which gives you a lot more detail. Or if you've got kids, you can read The Child Whisperer. But I think it's really valuable, and it's valuable beyond personality tests because, like I said, those can change. So if you find it valuable, reach out, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Or send me pictures of you dressing your truth. Have a good day.